I'm gonna talk to you about one other thing. It's be a different video I'm doing here. And anyhow, it's like one day if you live long enough, if you're most of your family will be gone ahead of you. Take for instance, I was the baby of my family. My dad was the baby of his family, of the youngest one. He lived a long time after all his siblings had gone on. His mother and dad and his siblings and everything. He was the last one left of his generation. And I went through the same thing. I'm 70 years old now. My grandpas and grandmas both gone. Um, my mother and daddy's been gone for a long time. All my aunts and uncles are gone. Don't have not one left. I'm down to where I'm losing cousins, one by one. And one nephew I've lost. But I've lost both my sisters and my brother. They done went on. So I'm the last one here, see, of my siblings since 2015. Been 10 years. I'm 70 years old. Life after 70, what happens then? Well, I've thought about it a lot. Well, your body changes as you get older. You don't have the energy that you do when you're, say, in your 40s or 50s. You tire easier at tasks and stuff that you have to do. So we have to kind of watch how we work at stuff, not try to overdo it, because we're thinking that we're still young or pretty young, and thinking that we're 10 foot tall and bulletproof like we used to. Anyhow, that's what I thought. And a lot of people that I've talked to today probably thought the same thing. But I look around now and I'm 70 years old. There's times I think that I'm 50 or 40. But there's times like I think I'm 100 or 150. Anyway, you get different sicknesses happen as you get older. Some people have to deal with diabetes. Some people deal with blood pressure or heart problems. Some people deal with kidney problems. Just, you can go on and on, see. But gradually, something's going to take us out of this life. If we live 70 years, 75 years, 65 years, 60 years, 80, 85 or 90, or what? Something's going to take us out. So my advice to you is to try to take care of your body as good as you can, because sooner or later it'll show up on you if you've lived a hard life. The harder the life you've lived, the more that you'll be able to tell it as you get older. You'll think about, look back on things that you think you wish you'd done different. All of us do. Take for instance, when I was a young man and working in a lot of dust, I didn't like the heat outside, working in stockpiles and stuff. I was supposed to wear respirators. Supposed to done a lot of stuff that I didn't do, and I just couldn't hardly handle cleaning a respirator every few minutes because of so much dust. Companies didn't keep the dust sprayed down good. So later in life, I ended up with black lung, and I could really tell it at times. Each time I use a breathing machine. About every day I use breathing sprays and a breathing pill. So, and I've been doing it for years, except for the oxygen machine that I've been using the last couple of months on and off a little bit. But anyhow, I can tell the difference in my body now. I could have saved a lot of this sickness if I'd have watched what I was doing and paid more attention to what I could do, what I couldn't do, instead of thinking I was 10 foot tall and bulletproof. So anyhow, I hope I've helped somebody telling you this. Because in a lot of construction work and mining and whatever, there's a lot of dust. And once you get that in your lungs, it's going to stay there. You ain't going to be able to spit it back out. And sooner or later, you'll be able to tell it, Not only in that type of work, but in working on automobiles and factories and just different things. I mean, railroad work, whatever. There's job hazards because of dust and stuff and fumes from machinery. Well, anyhow, I thought I'd throw that in and mention it to you. And what do you do when you get to be 70? Well, you slow down. You start thinking things a little bit different. You think about where you're going to go, what you can do, and how hard you can work at it. And you try to pace yourself. Because if you don't, you'll not be able to complete what you're going to do. You sure don't want to fall out and knock out and have somebody come get you and haul you off in an ambulance. So my advice to you, if you're getting some age on you, is to think over what you got to do first. If you got stuff and tasks to do, and pace yourself. And you can, if you watch what you're doing, you can tell how much you're capable of doing without putting yourself in a spot to where you'd suffer over it for days. And it might take your life. A lot of people has problems, and they'll go out fighting at something and a battling like a wild man or a wild woman, and they'll take heart attacks and die or strokes. You don't want that. So pace yourself at whatever you got to go at. Think it over. If you got a hard job ahead of you, take your time and do it right. And think about it. Think about what you can do and what you'll have to pay if you work yourself too hard too, and how you'll have to recuperate. So anyhow, I thought I'd throw that out, and I hope that helps somebody. And God bless everybody that's been watching my videos. You people watch a lot of my cooking videos, fishing, or music, or whatever. So God bless everybody today, and I hope the Lord blesses everybody that watches this video. See you next time.